Okay, this is lesson number 3. This is all to do with the power of negative thinking. I know this is a bit of a cliche from my other video, which is the power of positive thinking, but we must learn how to use negative thinking to drive us to become more positive. As an example, like I said in my last video, when I split up with my partner, I had to move out. That's one major negative. Seriously, when you don't want to do it and you don't know anything about these things, you have to do them. See, so I stopped and I thought, okay, how can I turn this negative into a positive? I had to relate to things. Okay, it made me stronger. I had to think, how can I do this? Just keep focusing on what I didn't have and what I did have, which was a roof over my head. Instant positive, you see. Things aren't bad. Things are only bad because you assume that's what they are. There's no such thing as bad news. Yeah, it's just the way we interpret it, the way we perceive. Because everything happens in this world is to do with you, yourself. Yeah, what happens to someone else is different to what happens to you. So every time a negative thought comes into your head, or a negative decision, shall we say, comes into your head, you've got to turn it round. You have to categorise it. Think of your head being like a PC. You've got good files, you've got bad files. Yeah? The bad files eventually get thrown away because you learn to use that bad file and turn it into a good file. You can do this with anything. As an example would be someone that's making a speech. They may think, oh, the speech is crap. You know, I'm nervous about it, I'm going to sound a right twat. So prepare yourself for that. It's a sign. It's something telling you that something needs to change. Yeah? If you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to? It's true, isn't it? There's no help like self-help. So when, like I said before, when things get really bad, you must learn to turn this round. Train your brain to instantly recognise what you're doing. You're saying, oh, this is bad, I can't do this, I can't do that. You must stop, think about it, and turn it into a positive. How can I turn that? How can I give it a drive to make me want to do things? Because these things are here to test us, as we all know. Life's not easy, not by far. So, like I said, as soon as you get a bad thought, turn it into a positive thought. Think about how you can change it, how you can turn this negative into a positive. Like I said in the other video, there's no bad news, just news. It's the way you look at it. Yeah? There we go. So leave me a comment, see what you think, and try and do this. Really try and do it. Turn all these negatives into positives. Make it work for you. Because there's no help like self-help.